Yeah, hi all. So let us see what is LSMW program in SAP. Either it could be SAP ECC or S4HANA. So what is the use of this program? Normally, most of you know this is a tool used to migrate the legacy data. It could be a transactional data or a master data from non-SAP system to the SAP system. And also most of you know not only to know transfer the legacy data to the SAP systems. In SAP system also, if there is a need when you have to create a master data's bulk at a time, likewise you can directly create a program in your production system with prior approvals and get it done, so that it will be easy for you to create a huge data in a less time. That is the beauty of this program. And also let us see what are the different types we have in this LSMW. So normally we have a four methods. Okay, you see in a screen there is a one direct input method, normally which is used for uploading a transactional data in a sense. What are the legacy system having a invoices posted which are related to the vendors or the customers, or it in terms of general ledger accounting, what all postings have done, those we call normally a business transactional data, as you guys already aware. And coming to the batch input recording method, this is the most popular, and this is where people normally use most of the LSMW tool. Okay, this is used to create all kind of legacy master data to the SAP system. Okay, so other two methods are like a BAPI, business application programming interface, or a HiDoc, which we call it as intermediate documents. These two methods are used with the help of a buffer. Okay, so today we'll see how the batch input recording method works in SAP, and with the help of this, how can we load multiple cost center um, records in a system. Okay. Okay, let us go to the SAP system. Yeah, I am in SAP system now. Okay, so as this is a direct program, it's not a, like a transportable thing. Wherever you want to create a data, master data in a system, in the particular system, you need to log in and you need to create the LSMW program, and you have to get your work done. Okay, so I'm in a system. So let us begin. I'm going to the transaction code LSMW. Yeah, this is a T code. Yeah, if you see here, there are three important fields. One is a project, the other one is the sub project, and the object. So in a SAP, as you know, there are multiple products. Under which sub module of the SAP you are going to create a master data. Let's say today I'm going to create a cost center records, multiple cost center records with the LSMW. So cost center is comes under controlling. So let me give a name, MTC underscore CO. MTC is my controlling area. CO stands for controlling. So what is my sub object? It's a cost center. Okay, cost center. So sometimes most of you not aware, if you give a project, sub project, or object name as you like a big, based on a character restrictions, system will not allow you to have your program done appropriately. Better don't give lengthy names. Okay, give a short names. Let's say cost center. I updated cost underscore no C. It's a my sub project. And coming to object, again it's a cost center CCL, right? So to have a easy understanding. So after that you just enter, and you see, so we just named the project, sub project, or object. We have not yet created. That is the reason in a down you see no project exists, the error we are seeing. Yeah, so first we need to create. Click on a create. Okay, see the project, whatever you mention, it has come there. You just give the title, MTC controlling, whatever you want to name it, but don't give a lengthy names. Okay, yeah. Coming to the sub project, it's a cost center. cost center. Yeah. Coming to the object, again it's a cost center. Yeah. Now my project object is ready. Let us execute it. Yeah, you see there's a big screen is coming. These are normally the steps, but based on a method, the method you choose for recording the data, based on that these steps will be realigned. Now you see many. Okay, but once we select the right method, we'll recount and how many we actually can see. We can see that. Okay, yeah. Here you just select define object attributes. This is the first step. Here we need to select the attributes and the method. You just execute, select and execute. See, it will be in a grayed out. Grayed out in a sense you cannot edit anything here. So you need to go to the edit mode. So you just click display change button here. Now you see the screen is in editable mode. You see in the beginning screen we have seen 4 methods: direct input, batch input, and BAPI and HiDoc. Similarly, in the same attributes, see you have standard batch direct input method, batch input recording, and business business object method, which is BAPI, and HiDoc, which is an intermediate document. So as we have discussed, we'll go with the batch input recording method. You just select this, okay, and you just name it. What is a recording? Recording in a sense, what is the name you are giving here? With that name, all the screens will be captured in a system and it will create as a attributes. Okay, so let me give a name, MTC CC. MTC is my controlling area. So CC is my cost center creation. Okay, so you just click recording overview button here. It will be like this. You just click on create recording. Again you will see here whatever you mentioned in a batch input recording, the same naming you need to use for a recording also. It should not be, if it will not align, your recording will not go fine. Okay, you just mention again MTC CC, which I have mentioned before. So MTC cost center creation. Yeah, you just type here as who is creating that person ID. You can see it. Ignore that. You just click OK. Go ahead. Yeah. What is the transaction code need to create a cost center master record in a SAP system? Normally everybody knows it. It's a KS01. You just type it. Click on OK. See, this is a screen where you will normally create a controlling cost center under a controlling area. So you just select your controlling area. MTC is my controlling area. Cost center. What is the cost center name you want to create? How you name it? Let me create MTC CC CC01. Okay. Let us follow the naming convention, so easy one, so that we can, while creating a multiple records, we can track of it. Okay, so MTC dot CC01 is my cost center name, and which is valid from 01/09/2021. Yeah, you just give the basic information what is needed and you just press enter. You will come to the next screen. Name it. What is the cost center? Test. We are creating for a test purpose. You just type test one. Yeah. The responsible person, you just name it, whatever the name you want to name it. Yeah. And category in a sense, which category belongs to this cost center, which is administration. I put W. And hierarchy, whatever hierarchy you have created, and what is the currency and what is the profit center. Okay, these are the mandatory fields. Whatever fields I've selected here, I've updated here, those fields system has taken in a recording, and system will consider these fields are capturing, and they need to be filled by the user while they're creating a bulk cost centers also. These are the fields I've just updated. Okay, let me save it. Okay, you see this screen will appear here. You just click whatever fields I have updated, those are only the mandatory fields to create a cost center in my controlling area. Those fields are needed. Yeah, so you just click on default all fields will be appear here and they'll be defaulted here. You just click on save. See, data saved. Okay, you just go back. Okay, go back, see here the naming, whatever the name you typed here, mtccc, that is the same name you have given for a recording also. The both names should be in a same, otherwise the recording will not happen and you will see the errors. Okay, save it, data saved, back. You see the first step is done, the cursor has moved to the second step. Yeah, now we are in a second step. Before we are going to the second step, you just click on a object overview, click on a table. So you see what are the fields we have defaulted while creating a cost center. Those fields we can see here. You just copy and paste them in an Excel file and save in a text tab delimited format, so that we have to give to the system these are the fields you need to consider. Yeah, you just ignore the two rows till the T code, transaction code is not needed. So from the down, what is you have controlling area, you just copy, control Y, you guys might be knowing it already, just control Y, select, control C and go to your computer, get an Excel file. Yeah, this is the Excel file, you just paste. Okay, after pasting, you just save them, you just save as them in a desktop or the file format, wherever you want to save them in a drive. You just name it. Okay, this is a let me put default fields. Okay, as I told you, the file format should be text tab delimited. Yeah, it should be text tab delimited. You just select that. You please be remember what is the format and what is the file name you are saving it. I am saving default fields. This is my file name. What are you have in a desktop, if you have any unnecessary things, if you think you will get confused, you just delete them, delete them. Yeah, mtc. Okay, the file name has changed again. Okay, as I touched some of the object in my desktop, so let me resave it. Okay, mtc cc, let me put this way, mtc is my controlling area, cc is my cost center. Okay, data, which are the fields are used for a recording. You just save it, you will see this as this message, you just click on as, done. Go back to the SAP, go back. Now you are in a second step, you just go execute. Here you just need to create a structure name, nothing big. You just click on edit here, it will be like this. You just click on change. Okay, this screen will come. You just click on create a structure, you name a structure, mtc cc I want to name again, mtc cost center is my structure. Yeah, you just don't give any big names for the structures and all, also it will be easier. Sometimes there will be a problem with the characteristics. Okay, mtc must be changed as a part of name target. Okay, this name is not taking by system, let us give some other name. Name must be changed, that is a part of a name. Okay, there is something was already been created. Let us create cc mtc. Okay, yeah, cc mtc test icon. This is my structure, you just save it. This is data saved. You just go back, you are in task step. Here you need to define a source fields. Okay, you just execute. Okay, select your structure, click on display change. It will be like this. Here you just click on copy fields. What are the fields we have defaulted in a recording? The same fields we need to map here. You just copy fields. It will be like this. Upload, you click OK. You will see this. Now you select the file which you saved on your desktop. This is the file, right? So you just select that. You will see this screen. Sometimes you don't. You just click on allow. Yeah, you see all fields. What are the fields I have defaulted while creating a cost center? The same have come here, right? You just click on save. Yeah, data saved. You just go back, and now you define a structure relation. We need to do the relation. You just select it. It will automatically, one after one the step is completing, it will go down. Okay, you have to just select on execute. Yeah, you just select your structure, click on change. Okay, and click on save button. That's all here. Yeah, data saved. Go back. Now define fields, mapping and conversion rules. Here go inside. Okay, select this structure and click on display change again. This is important in LSMW. All the time you need to click on display change, and you have to do your uh, required configurations. Yes, you are in a right structure. Now you have to click here auto fill mapping. Yeah, click. You just have to do it, accept the proposal until it get finishes. Yeah, what are the fields you are just, yeah, the auto fill mapping is complete. Yes, you see the mapping is done with your technical names and the normal names. Yeah, you just save it. Okay, normally this 6 step is not needed. Okay, so without this we can continue. You go to the next step directly, you place it here. Yeah, and before you specify a file, you need to create a file in a one file how many records you want to create. Okay, now let us go back to the same Excel file. Yeah, this is an Excel file. You copy the first two columns, Control C. You take one more new Excel file, Control N. You just paste it here. Okay, copy. Okay, actually you need to paste them in a transpose way. Alt ES. Once again, let us copy again. Here Alt ES, and you just select transpose. Yeah, page special. In a page special you select transpose, so that it will be horizontal. Okay, okay, now we need to fill the details. How many cost centers we want to load. Okay, MTC is my controlling area. Okay, cost center, what was the cost center name I have given in a previous step? What is that? One second, let us go. Let us view the cost center KS03. Yeah, MTC CC1 was the cost center while recording I gave, right? Now here I'll give 2. Okay, valid from 0109 2021, valid to default. Everybody knows it. It will be end date. It will be 999. General name CC2. Description also CC2 L-port. Person responsible somebody L-port Ravi something. Cost center category W. Administration. Standard hierarchy MTC underscore CC. Currency INR. And profit center. What was the profit center? What was the profit center? Profit center MTC PC1. Okay, okay, let us put that. Now what we'll do is we'll create a multiple. Okay, multiple. Okay, Okay, 14 cost centers I'm creating, and name also let us change. Similarly, you just drag it. So a bit of Excel knowledge is needed for this LSMW. As SAP consultants, normally have a knowledge on it, but better you learn if you are not having a basic knowledge. It's a basic knowledge only. Let us change the names also. Some names we'll put. Uh, some names will add. Responsible persons will be uh, some names will put, or else whatever names you have, that is also fine. Yeah, so it means in one shot these many cost centers needs to be created. Yeah, if you see here how many I've created I've just added information related to 13 cost centers. Upon completing our LSMW project, system automatically have to create this many elements in a system. Yeah, cost centers I mean to say. Yeah, let us copy this information, copy, again open a new Excel. You just paste them here. Okay, and again save them, save as them, save them MTC, or else cost center upload. Yeah, this is to upload into the system automatically. Format should be again text tab delimited. You just save it. You will see this. You just click S. Now the data is saved. Now go to the SAP again. Now we are in a 7th step. Specify files. Here you just execute. Yeah, place your cursor on a legacy data. Again click on display change. Okay, now you click on add entry here, or from the menu specify files, add entry you can click. Select the file, upload file which was just created with the data, cost center data, cost center upload file. Just click cc upload file name, you write. Select the format, tabular. Yeah, you just click OK. Now the file has come. See, the file is uploaded. Now you just save it. Now you see data saved. Go back. Now assign files. Now it has come to the assign files. You just execute. You just place your cursor on the structure. You just click on display change. Okay, it is already assigned. Okay, the file already is there. Okay, nothing we are doing here. You just save it. Okay, data saved. Now read data. You just click on read data. Okay, you deselect these two tabs, the selections, and execute. It will come like this. You click on allow. You see total how many records we have: 13 read, 13 written, not written 0, in a sense no error. 13 are read, whatever we have given to the system, 13 are read, 13 are written, nothing is been not written. In a sense it is okay. Okay, there is no issue. Just go back. Now you just click on display read data. Any of the data, like let's say you have a 13 entries. If you want to read any of the line how it is appearing in a system, you just select one. You just click OK. See, these are the 13 cost centers. We are, see who is the responsible person, what is the hierarchy, all the information. It will be appearing like this. You just go back. Now click on convert data, again execute. Okay, you just execute it. You see 13 records again. Okay, here also nothing we do. We just go back. Okay, display convert data. Again here also you select any of the line 1. I just type here 1. You see all are green, which is good to go. Yeah, go back. Now in LSMW, whatever system is going to create in a one shot the bulk data, it will not create in a foreground, it will create in a background. That is the reason we need to create a background session. You just execute again. System automatically will takes the name of the batch job. Okay, you just execute. One batch input folder with 13 transactions is created. Okay, so you just have to run the batch input session. It is in a right place again. You just execute. Okay, this is your batch input session which is created. You just select it and click on process. You just select this. This is nothing but your SM35 screen. Okay, yeah, you just process it. So where you want me to do it, what you want me to do it, you just do it in a background. Okay, process. Background session is in progress, right? Let us see. Where do we see the batch job? SM37 will go. Yeah, let us see. Yeah, this is finished. Okay, let us go back here. See, ours is disappeared here. Okay, let us go and see in a cost center. Let us see. SC16N. What is the cost center table? CSKS, right? What is my controlling area? MGC. Okay, so let us see what are the cost centers created by system. You see, these are the cost centers, right? We have created. See, everything was created by system automatically, right? These are the cost center I just created with the LSMW. See, system default created, and we can see them in a table CSKS. Yeah, this is very simple. This is the way how you have to create a particular project in LSMW. Yeah, thank you.